What's on your mind? What's on your mind? I know you fine, don't waste my time, bro. I know you lying, you got the rats, bro. No, I ain't lying, yeah, I got the rats, bro. That's not your song, you best watch that back, though.
Is that thing on? Hello? Oh my god, that song is so tough, bro. Ugh, actually, I'm gonna make that the intro. Alright, well, you can see we made some changes to the desktop. Not important. I know what you guys are here for. I know why I'm being so ridiculous. I can't even fucking believe this is real. I was actually thinking about playing the Sims medieval, but y'all don't know about that, so I'm not put y'all on the beat. Man, this gloomy, bro. What are we talking? Why do they hate you people? They not only A, but they update the game, which already great. Just PT. And it also means that we get to finally see the updater work. So that's what this video is gonna be basically. They're adding fucking Spongebob DLC. They think these are rooms. They think you are like, what do they call them? Those financial domination dudes, like a pay pig, bro. They think y'all are complete pay pigs. This is nuts, guys. Come on. I am one of the biggest fans of this show, and if they did this shit in any other, like, it's not even the fact that they did SpongeBob DLC, because as many of you probably know, Sonic Crossworlds, that racing game on the Switch, that also has a SpongeBob DLC, but the difference is that he's a full character. You can play as him. You get the whole Krabby Patty mobile. You don't, it's not no, bruh. Bro, oh my god, I didn't actually look at what it had on the website. I just was told by somebody who was asking for the link to one of these tutorials that they were adding a fucking SpongeBob DLC. Bro, his house doesn't look this fucking... Like, yeah, how would you implement a house that's a pineapple in real life? And why is Squidward's house, like, why didn't they just actually give you the ability to live in the houses shaped like their houses? Like, SpongeBob's house looks okay, but Patrick's house is very famously a fucking rock. Why is it, like, a pink cotton? Yo, y'all are the only people I know can get away with this. That's why I made that thumbnail the way I did, bro. Because, like, if y'all don't understand the company that you support, and luckily you're watching this video, so you're not supporting them. But if you don't understand that this is the company that you support, and they treat you like this, that they're really fucking the bikini bottom bundle, I wish somebody would, bro. Oh my god. It's not even like, would this even be really worth it, bro?
I need some loose leaves too.
I don't even know, gang. Like, I'm one of those people that really, like, y'all saw it when I had my leftover. I forgot to switch my I'm supposed to switch my fucking wallpaper every, like, for basically the holiday of whatever the month we're in. And since it's Christmas, I obviously chose the Christmas Danny Phantom episodes promotional art, because I always like these black and white outlined arts. And I chose, for the SpongeBob one for Halloween, because it's not a fucking Thanksgiving one, I chose Dungeons and Dunces, or Dungeons and Dragons, I guess. You know, the D&D episode where they go back in time and it's like medieval and, you know, they're playing as knights and shit. I don't think this is a cash grab. Like, in the way that I made that art for my wallpaper, and the difference between, like, it took me like a solid hour and a half to get all that stuff set up and even to find the art itself, because promotional art for SpongeBob is kind of, like, hard to find if you don't know what places to look for specific kinds of promotional art. Or workshop art like this, that's basically an outline of a scene that is in the episode, right? Like, that's hard to find. But that's a side tangent that I'll probably make a whole thing about when I finally take these EA niggas to task on a different video. But I know what you guys are here for, and you see it. Yeah, I had to do it. I just gave up. As the name suggests, again, my channel is a large sequence of me giving up and relenting to do things for other people. Things that I was probably going to do anyways. But, regardless, I did it. I've got the Sims 4 Standard Edition installed on my computer, and I am going to go through the process of showing you guys how the new Toolkit works from Leuan. Personally, because I have no fucking earthly idea if it'll work right now either. So this will be a learning experience. And if it doesn't work, well, then this video will just be a warning to keep your Sims not updated, which I also think I said in those videos, but again, go figured, I don't have a clue in the world if people actually end up listening to me on any of this stuff. So, we'll see. What the hell? Oh, that is taking a hot little minute, sorry. Alright, so, if you're wondering where you can get this, I'll put a link in the description for the video where you can download the Toolkit. It has... Y'all are the... Let me make this very clear, bro. Like, this video is also going to be a little bit of a rant, since it's not going to be able to show a whole lot, since it's fairly simple. So, like, here, like, DLC, automatic, I don't want you to install the images. What is the tutorial? Oh, I already watched this. Good God, look at this. You might as well select all No, I'm not gonna select all of them. That feels silly. I'll do the offline mode, the installer, and comfy gamer. What the fuck that means? Low download speed detected. It is 100% recommended to use the automatic method. Semi-automatic method? Nigga, I just started to download. No wonder it's at 0. I swear. People that vibe code, and for those who don't know what vibe coding is, that's like when you code with like with basically a use of an AI tool. It's this whole app screams like it was vibe coded with like a repository with all of Anadius' tools. Like, they just be giving you pop-ups for bullshit. Like, yeah, no shit, my shit was slow. It didn't even start yet. Oh my god. But, y'all can heard about that Jared Kushner thing? Oh my god, wait, what? Error, failed to extract zip file, access to the Sims 4 is denied? What? Do I have to run this with, Oh, fuck. I bet it has to be ran with administrator mode on. God damn. Only an ass app, bro. I'm gonna have to redo it. Well, it did install, so let's check. So right here, if we go down to my games folder, Sims 4. Isn't that weird? Where'd I get this from? I wonder. And then, I don't know what offline mode does. I think that just, what does that let me just play the game offline? Support is denied. So let me, hold on, I'm gonna try and run it again, and then with administrator mode. Give me a second. Is this thing? Okay, I'm not. That's one stuck in my head. I just need the installer to work. No, shut up. I don't even know how long, the ETA is only 23. Like, dang, why are you, I'm on Ethernet, by the way. That's what this little icon means. It means I'm connected wired to my internet connection to my router, basically. Why are they telling me my internet's slow? My internet is definitely not slow. But it's a whole lot of whatever, bro. Let's see. Okay, there it goes. Yep, let's install the desktop shortcuts. Oh, that just did it. Oh, that saved me $1.50. Error opening DLC unlocker installer cannot set owner property to itself. What? Okay, can you install it, please? This module handles the installation and auto configuration. Oh, there it goes. Guess it had it. Let's check the install, I guess. Oh yeah, and so now it's in game cracked and in game. And I assume if you wanted to open it, it'd be in both. So, let's do it. Let's test. Can't believe they got me to download the bullshit app again. I can't believe I had to download this crud, bro. this complete trash can of a game, bro. The things I do for you people, oh my god. Alright, but let's see. First off, the gallery should still be working. That's one of the parts of the checklist we gotta check off. The gallery should be working. My screen's doing funky business because this app is still... I feel like the client for this app has to still be back in like 2017 when they made this remastered version of the game. Because like, so what I've learned is two things. One, the version of The Sims that I am playing is considered a remastered version of The Sims 4 that's basically existed for like years. What? I get an ad as soon as I look. I didn't even get out the menu. Yo, this is some like Blood Strike shit. This is the mobile game shit. Yo, hop off my tail. Alright, so if I go to store, I'm like owned. I want to look at kits. What kits do I own? Okay, so I own everything. But let's see, what is the pack or whatever the fuck it's called? Was it Cozy Gamer or some shit? I'm not staring at it. That's the recording. It's owned and installed. Okay, so it works. That's dope. Okay, so this is your dub password. Shut up. Oh, I was about to say something crazy. And the gallery is working perfectly. Look at this nice black family. Same Sims, different age. Oh, okay, my fault. This looks like a house that, MC Escher. Sorry, that sounds like some dickhead shit. Like, I was like, is this house see-through? Is this one of them, like, nice houses that has, like, everything in glass, but there's, like, it can be that way because it's in, like, the Hollywood Hills and there's no one near them. Oh my god, that's so funny. I gotta do, if I ever went back to making The Sims, bro, I would definitely have to play Medieval, or at least 3, like, cause I need a castle of some junk. I couldn't do, like, the Crick Cabana, oh boy. So yeah, like, as far as I'm concerned, folks, it seems to be working perfectly fine. If you do have problems or issues with the gallery, do make them known to me. I've been trying to figure out why some people have had problems with some of these packs and such. For some odd reason, I don't know why it is. They definitely don't seem to be, like, they definitely don't seem to be working for everybody. The DLC unlocker method, I think, for a lot of people, because they have either a really old version of the DLC unlocker on their system, or they just don't have they haven't updated the game yet, so they don't have the IDs for it. which now I'll give you the tentative approval to use this tool instead if you have a legit game and you want to get your DLCs back. This works, as I have just shown. This works. If there's any other specific DLCs you want me to test, I'm going to keep the Sims installed for like maybe a week or two after this video goes live, so please do tell me. Like the scenario thing, still here. I still think it's so fucking funny to me that this is basically what they made you do. They're basically just doing the scenario, like, campaign thing from SimCity and putting it in, like, in the regular Sims, but that defeats the whatever, bro. That's neither here nor there. How the hell are you? Okay, there we go. Extra game. But, yeah, like I said, it works. Now, there's a couple other things I need to talk about with this tool. Specifically just because I want to. It's not like there are any big issues with it. The only major thing I would at first recommend is, again, run it as administrator if you're doing this on Windows. It worked for me. So like, it's also a mod manager. This part of the video is just pure vent, right? Like, I have nothing else more to say about the actual, like, how to do this portion. I'm gonna link the video. Just download it. It'll automatically find where the Sims is on your computer. It'll just, and then after that, just press. You can do this based on whatever method you want. They give you the instructions if you choose manual, but manual is basically how I did the repacks in the last two. So you can also use those as an instruction kit. It's the same thing. Semi-automatic is you download the DLC from whatever Russian, Brazilian, fuck-ass website you find, and then put it in here, and it'll do the rest. Automatic, I just showed you, like, that shit is literally, I'll do it again. No, I don't need to see the tutorial. Let's do... You know, we don't need to reselect any of them since we already did have the installer and stuff installed. So let's start. I know, so for example, one of the ones I know that a lot of people were giving me various different ideas on was Adventure Awaits was a pack that I heard was a problematic. Oh, shut the fuck up. This will probably take a little minute. So while I'm doing this, y'all are the only people I know that get shit like this. Now some real talk. Like, it never occurred to me that people would just make a tool like this that tells you what the 50-50 method is. For people that don't play with mods and video games and don't have a fucking clue what the 50-50 method is, it's basically in mod managers such as where the fuck is my goat? Here it is. It's gonna bring up an installer. Oh, this is the installer for it. My fault. Oh, is this Path of the Incarnate? This works. So mod managers kind of have a storied history of not really being able to completely fix issues with mods that happen to be in games. The majority of these, as you can see here, Path of the Incarnate loading up. If you have no idea what this is a mod pack from Leuan, which is the third Elder Scrolls game in the same series that had Oblivion and Skyrim, if you've heard of those games. So one thing you'll notice is that in what I'll simply call a real mod manager, you may notice that there are two different sides to it. Plugin side, where all the actual physical plugins that are very important for this thing to run are enabled on here on the right side, but the actual mods that you install from a website like Nexus or ModDB, or, you know, Guns, if that's still a thing, are all on the left side, right? It's frying me, because when I was testing this tool out earlier, like, this has to be the most streamlined fucking process I've ever... Like, they don't... Mind you, Mod Organizer 2 has a tutorial. Vortex also has a tutorial. They're not leaving people out to dry. But I've never seen a tutorial where they just say, fuck it, I'm gonna find where your mod folder is. I'm gonna just find it for you. That's nuts. There's no mod manager I know other than maybe Vortex, but even then Vortex is still iffy because it doesn't use virtual file folders. So the reason why people use this application, by the way, is because if you were to go to my actual Morrowind file folder, like in my in my Steam, it wouldn't have any of this. This wouldn't be here, right? And that's important to understand because it means that it does not actually end up affecting how the game functions outside of, like, the mod organizer. The reason why MO2 is, like, beloved by most people that do modding in video games, because if you have a virtual file system, or VFS, it means that you can do whatever bullshit you want to your game in the mod organizer, and it will never affect the game vanilla. You won't touch any of your real folders, you won't have to delete anything out of your real game, and then have to go in Steam and do, like, verifying the integrity of your file. None of that. Like, I'll show you right now. I don't know what fucking folder it's in, but let's see. Steam. I have no clue of any of this. This shit is not stuff that actually matters, so I doubt that's bad. Here, more. Wow, this is the data file folder for Morrowind, right? Same folder as this. Has nothing like this shit in it. Nothing. You see, you can even see some of the same folders, like video and stuff, because it has the same capitalization. Nothing. All of this is virtual. Only exists within this app, basically. That's why this is such a powerful tool for modern games like Bethesda games, Cyberpunk, etc., right? A Stalker, you know, kind of like more open world games. All that being said, I've never ever seen a tool that not only combines pirating software like a DLC unlocker, like Green Luma basically, an updater, so that every one of your DLCs is updated with the crack so that it still can be playable whenever the game physically updates, like whenever they send out a patch for it. Speaking of which, I believe, oh, it's still fucking down. Damn, how big is this shit? I don't know. I'm about to delete this up. But also tells you where to find mods. What? This is some weird shit. Like, if I click on this, the Sims resource? Are we dead ass? And I was looking at this website when I was trying to record this video and find out like all of how this worked before I decided to just reinstall Sims again. I was looking at this. This has to be one of the most trifling websites I've ever seen in my life. For y'all, this might be cool. This might even be fine. You might be used to this. But no, I'm not gonna make no bones about it. This has historically been the best way you can get fucking mods for any video game on the planet. I don't actually want to go down the Fallout 4 one. Do I have the... Oh, I do have high adult content. Thank God. I was about to say, because I do not want to see full tits out, like, dick out niggas and girls on my Nexus. I mean, when the cameras are off, that's fine. When the cameras are gone, I don't give a fuck. But, like, I don't want to get my shit immediately age restricted. But, like, the crazy part about Nexus is that it works for so many different games, including The Sims 4, is what I figured out. So it's not just for, like, the Bethesda games and all this other bullshit. Like, Kingdom Hearts 3. Because why the fuck not? Like, huh? To be fair, I've seen some of the mods that have been on here. Some of this shit's tough. Like, the mod that lets you play as young Xehanort with all of the different weapons and shit, beyond tough. All of the different, like, yeah, the organization, that's so cool. Cyberpunk, Fallout Vegas. I know a lot of you play Stardew Valley, bro. Like, here it is. This is how you get a lot of mods. Okay, what else? Subnautica. My Summer Car. I don't know if y'all play Monster Hunter games, but I highly doubt it. Power World. Hey, here's our friend again. Alright, so, I'm gonna just start speaking like I cut that entire segment out. I did go to the Sims page. Y'all are freaks. I can't show any of what I just saw on there. Because it's all like... it's literally all Gunnar shit. It was just like NSFW art of The Incredibles and like, of, like, October shit in December. Like... But, like, you can see my point is that The Sims has, like, a lot of, like... You know, even The Sims is on a website like Nexus. Why would you go here? And then I came across this. This part was really... This entire thing was really funny to me. Right? Why VIP early access mods? Okay, first off, I'm not gonna call them damn CC. If you call this shit CC, I think you've already lost the plot. That's like some like Bethesda Creation Club type of nonsense. You've completely gone down a rabbit hole of capitalism in a way that I don't think I can get you back from. But regardless from that, so oh my god. So if I wanted to get this vibrant striped wall in 10 colors for every 80s home, because apparently this website is doing a Black Friday sale. Like, this shit is Target. What am I looking at right now? Okay, so if I try to... VIP subscription is required. Nigga, what? Monthly plan is... Are you serious? $1.99 a month. For one game's modding scene. Mind you, I need to make this abundantly clear for everybody here. You can go premium on Nexus Mods too. You'll get billed either $9 a month or $90 a year. Which is like $7.50 a month. And you get the first 2 months free, man. I used to be a subscriber to Nexus Mods Premium. I probably will once I go back to working and all that shit after this fucking semester is over. Good lord. But like, I cannot hold you when I say the phrase, this is an infinitely better deal. I'm no capitalist. I'm not supporting that Nexus even did this in the first place. I was one of those people that very much hated this entire system being implemented on Nexus Mods. This is a 15 times better deal than this bullshit. This is $5.30 a month for what amounts to getting a single game and some early access mods quicker than everybody else does. When you could pay $9 a month for almost 4,000 games worth of mods with no ads and with the fastest download speeds of the entire month. Meaning, if you were on Wabbajack or you had like a mod pack you needed to be installed, this would be the way you would want it to be done. They're not making mod packs for The Sims. This was the very first Sims fan site in 1990 motherfucking 9. And they sold out. They asking for subscription services. This shit looks like a Black Friday catalog set for Sears in 2002. What are we doing here? You go to... why are there collections, bro? Oh my god. Oh, this is bad as hell. Wait. Time. Like, do they... so, this is a question for me to y'all. I don't know if you can answer this in the comment section or not. But do they hire people to make these? Because if they do, right, if they hire in people to make mods for their site, this feels very similar to Creation Club. And for the people that don't know what the fucking Creation Club is, Creation Club is the bar none worst system for paid mods you've ever seen on the planet. Other than maybe Creations, which is the successor of Creation Club. Creations is like, because Bethesda has always had a very kind of good relationship with their modding community, basically ever since like Fallout 3 and more, right? They've been really tight with how people have been modding their games consistently, and it got to probably the highest level it ever did in Oblivion and in New Vegas. Well, the highest level it ever really got was the fucking Fallout 4 and Skyrim Special Edition. Those are the two most modded games I think. If we're not counting Minecraft, and I don't even know if Minecraft is the most modded game in existence, I think Skyrim and Fallout 4 are the two most modded games in existence ever. And if you go into the Nexus back again and you look, those are the two highest ones on the website. And I'm talking mods for everything. And Nexus is not the only place where they are. Lovers Lab has a lot of them. I know the Sims people have probably encountered Lovers Lab before. And just like those niggas who use Lover Labs for the Sims, it's the exact same type of mods being on for Fallout 4 and Skyrim. Except it's a lot more in depth, I'll put it that way. And sometimes way freakier. But yeah, it sounds like this is some creation bullshit. Like this website that's not even monitored. Is this like sponsored by Maxis or something? Like, My God's Cathedral. Verified submitting artists. Like, this feels like some shit that they basically ask you to make. That they ask these niggas, and that kind of defeats the purpose of modding itself. I don't think I want my developers to commission mods from people, because guess what that is? That's just game. That's just game development, bro. You're just doing game development. You're outsourcing game development as if these people are like mercenaries or contractors. Like, you're just being like, hey, we'll pay you like $1,000 to make a varmint rifle for Fallout 4. Even though there have been 15 million I saw this shit the other day and I was laughing my ass off. If you went and looked up varmint rifle for Fallout 4, one of the very first ones that comes up is the Axis one. Great. There's the Nivalis one. Not nearly as good, but it's perfectly fine. There's the Degenerate Dak one. This is, I think, the latest one. I think this is probably, other than the Axis one, these are the two highest quality. So, why on God's green earth would Bethesda then try to go, oh, you know what? We're gonna hire somebody to make a fucking varmint rifle. Again. We're gonna hire somebody for Bethesda Game Studios. They hired Nahir, who is one of the best Fallout 4 modders, to make a gun that has already existed in this fucking game as a mod for almost a decade. I'm not trying to troll, I'm not trying to be no dickhead. I don't want y'all to fall into that same pitfall. It might have already happened. It might already have gone down that way. It looks like they just saved me another $1.50 or whatever the fuck. I think it's just sad. That is my takeaway from this whole thing. The rest of these utilities and tools seem extremely good, by the way. Like, you can customize loading screens, which I didn't think that was a thing. You can, like, here, if I... fuck it, vintage retro, I don't know what the fuck that looks like. Cheats, which gives you all of the console commands. This would be such a handy-ass resource if MO2 had this, like, in its just grab bag of shit. Gameplay Enhancer, which gives you out-of-the-box reshader support. For the people who don't know why that's insane, for almost every other game in existence, you have to go out of your way to find not only a reshade preset that you like, but you also have to install reshade the application for your specific game by yourself manually. This shit does it for you. I know my computer can handle this shit. Apply that preset instantly. What? Music Manager. Oh, wow, let me download a Music Manager mod. Fuck, is this so slow? Whatever. My point still stands, bro. Like, I just think it's wild to me that this is what I think would fried me on my first recording. Literally tutorials on how to create your own mod. Just like, hey, here you go. You wanna make your own mod? Start learning right now, and they tell you how to create. What the fuck? They give you instructions on how to download Blender and Blender plugins for The Sims 4. They teach you niggas how to script in Python. I have to go to school to learn how to do that. ML tuning. What? Am I the only person that just thinks from like maybe the male gamer perspective. I say male gamer perspective like that's. I don't give a fuck about the gender line. I just I say male because I play a lot of video games I guess that are designed to be consumed by primarily a male audience. But like as my I've been trying to find a game akin to this that I wanted to get back into playing. And the reason why I thought about doing Medieval was the only Sims game that I ever thought that I liked other than 3 because it had an actual through line involved with its entire plot. Like building a castle, doing all the quests, making sure that your kingdom isn't gonna get fucking destroyed. Like, there are a billion things in Sims Medieval that I think are like stuff that would be really cool if they implemented into a regular Sims game. They didn't, and never really have since. And then it clicked with me that, oh my god, the thing I like about this is the management and questing aspect. I wanted to play Mountain Blade. That's the game that I was looking to play for. And when I found Mountain Blade, I never went back. I played Mountain Blade with mods, so I could do diplomacy, so I could marry princesses, so I could be a dominatrix, like a princess type figure. I don't even know. Point being is that, like, eventually I cut out the middleman because I realized the middleman wasn't trying to give me what I wanted. This seems like the biggest middleman push of my entire, like, of any game in history. It has a fucking, what is it, FPS boot? Mind you, my system can handle running fucking Sims 4. I am well aware that the Sims 4 will not be busting down a 12GB VRAM GPU. That's not happening. But like, this would be crazy for any other fucking mod manager to have. Why? Why the Sims 4? I'm not trying to diss y'all. I would be in this boat if the Sims 4 wasn't a bad game. But like, what other social sim games are there at this point? That Nikki, whatever, that shit that's just not appealing to me. I feel like it's very Rio girl coded, and that's not my thing, right? IMVU that's not happening either. I feel like the word ghetto screams into my mind whenever I see IMVU, and it's not because black people be playing that game. I don't give a fuck about the racial makeup of these games. IMVU is ghetto because it's janky as shit, and I don't want to play it. What is the alternative? I heard there was a new game coming out. I don't even know what it's called. That might be it, because GTA 6 isn't ever coming out. I can't go pretend to do the KO like, I can't heist. I can't go break niggas out of prison anymore. That's not a thing. Nobody is playing GTA 5 except people who are haplessly addicted to that game. And so, like, what are my alternatives? Nothing. You got nothing. So I'm glad that y'all have something like this. I'm glad that somebody was able to take the reins of this tool, of Anadius' tool, and give them a proper home that people will hopefully be able to enjoy with forevermore. But I would be lying to you if I said that I just feel like this is disproportionate. This is disproportionate to the type of game The Sims is. Like, I don't know how else to put it. Like, I feel like all those other games I just mentioned that are a lot more mechanically in-depth, have a lot more systems going on, that this had to be the game that gets the modding scene of a Minecraft. I just don't. It's just kind of funny to me. I don't know. And maybe I don't know, like, the real extent of how deep it gets. Maybe there are a bunch of Sims mods that add new mechanics. I know that Wicked Whims exists, because I'll make that video on a completely different day about my relationships. But I'm aware, because of girls I've talked to before, what the hell y'all got going on, your freak asses got going on in this game. Whatever, tutorial's basically done. You can use this, it perfectly works. If you want to continue using the repack, that also will continue to work. The thing with the repacks is that you're just gonna have to wait till if another patch like this happens, you normally have to wait for the scene folks to crack it and then make a updater file, whatever, for the game, so that it eventually, like, can be updated to the same version that these people were getting with the Sims 4 update. It's the same thing as Anadius' tools, too. I don't know this, it works. For the people that were on Mac, you probably don't have to use a wine wrapper like I mentioned in the last couple of videos. I'm sorry. And the niggas on Linux, I don't even have a fucking clue. I am no hacker. I am not running Tails. I'm not doing no arch shit. Y'all got it, man. I know that he has a tutorial up on his website specifically designed for Linux and Mac, so I would follow those if you wanted to play the game with free DLC on there. As I always say, sell to 7 Seas responsibly. And a new one. Fuck EA.
Shit been getting beautiful, I can't play right now. Stand 2 feet on the ground, ain't no more people around. It makes it easier now. I wonder what everyone's seeing me now. State to state, I'm flying around, you get it. I gotta put it in their face, they get it. I can't put it no other way, I'm lit. I'm the only one left that's real. Got tired of standing still. Put strap in your leg, get peeled. I was lit before I signed the deal. Rolling weed out the vacuum seal. I had to sip a couple of meals till I made me a couple of